Robin back! Oh my gosh, my money!
The Three Little Elephants, based on the Three Little Pigs. Hi, my name is Fadila and my character is the Big Bad Mouse.
My name is Gloria and I will be James the butler.
My name is May and I will be the narrator.
My name is Chisholm and I will be the first little elephant. My name is Neil and I will be the second little elephant.
My name is Sunaina and I will be the third little elephant. Once upon a time, there were three little elephants who lived with their parents.
May, start again.
Once upon a time, there were three little elephants who lived with their parents. When the elephants grew old enough, they went out in the world to live on their own. The first little elephants built a small wooden shack. One day there was a knock on the door.
Knock, knock, knock.
Who's there?
It's the Big Bad Mouse. Open up at once.
Hello, is anybody out there?
Let me in, let me in, let me in.
Huh, that's strange. Somebody knocked on my door, but whoever it was, they seem to have gone away.
The Big Bad Mouse was frustrated, so he wrote a note and slipped it under the elephant's door. It read, "Squeak, squeak, squeak. I'm the Big Bad Mouse. I'll rip up your garden, I'll tear down your house. I'll tug on your tail, I'll pull on your ears. I'm mighty and mean, I'm the worst of your fears." Later that day, the elephants found that note.
Oh no!
A mouse? I've never seen a mouse before, but I imagine it must have big yellow eyes and long sharp teeth. Oh no, I must run for my life.
The elephants ran through the wooden shack, tripping over tables and bumping into chairs. The terrified elephants left through the back door and ran all the way to the second elephant's house. The second elephant lived in a brick house. It was larger than the first elephant's wooden shack. It also had a doorbell, which the first elephant rang. Ring, ring.
Hello? Who's there? It's me! There's a big bad mouse on the loose. Let me in! Can I see your house?
A mouse? I've never seen a mouse, but it must be. Terrifying, and it must have sharp claws and a long tail. Come in quick and lock the door behind you.
A few minutes passed. The two elephants sat in frightened silence. Suddenly the doorbell rang. The two elephants looked at each other and then terror grew. Who could it be?
I'm not answering it.
Don't look at me either. I'm not answering it either.
The Big Bad Mouse kept ringing the bell, but no one answered. Finally, he grew frustrated and slipped a note under the door. It read, "Squeak, squeak, squeak. I'm the Big Bad Mouse. I'll rip up your garden. I'll tear down your house. I will tug on your tail. I'll pull on your ear. I'm mighty and mean. I'm the worst of your fears."
Oh no! Now the Big Bad Mouse has come to my house. What shall we do?
Oh no, what will we do? Where will we go?
Run for our lives!
The two terrified elephants stumbled out of the house, tangling up their legs and tripping over one another. They left through the back door of the house. They didn't stop running until they arrived at the third elephant's house. The third elephant lived in an enormous mansion. It had a long driveway and a swimming pool. The two elephants rang the doorbell and James the butler answered. As soon as he opened the door, they ran past him, shouting and waving their arms widely.
Oh no, it's horrifying. It's terrible.
Do something! Call the army! Call the police! Do something! Get a hold of yourselves, both of you. Now tell me what you're so frightened of. A mouse! A
elephants huddled in fear. They remained very still, listening with extreme care. After a few minutes, the doorbell rang.
Don't answer it, James. Why not, Mr. Elephant? It's a mouse, James. A horrifying, scaly, fire-breathing mouse. Don't be ridiculous. Mice are furry creatures that about in these seas or breathe.
James went and opened the door. The 3 elephants were so frightened now that their eyes were popping out and their ears stood straight from their heads.
What we have here, a little tiny mouse.
Would you please deliver a message for the mouse? Please, no, squeak, squeak, squeak. I'm the big bad mouse. I rip up your garden or tear down your house. I tug on a tail, I'll pull on your ears. I'm mighty and me, I'm the whistle, fierce.
Elephant, come here. You must face your foe. I must say, it's especially scary.
The 3 elephants walked very nervously toward the door. The first and second elephants were looking over the shoulder of the 3rd elephant. The 3 frightened elephants stared at the doorway, but no one appeared to be there beside James the butler. They looked to the left, they looked to the right. They looked up, then they looked down. There on the doorstep stood a little tiny mouse.
But you're so small. We've never seen a mouse before. You're not as terrifying as we thought.
I don't know that's how you look. You're very, very scary. Elephants.
And with that, the mouse scampered into the woods. At last, the elephants had seen that a mouse was very small. Then they were never frightened of mice again. At last, the mouse had learned that the elephants are very large. The mouse never again threatened to rip up an elephant's garden or tear down an elephant's house. Everyone lived happily ever after.
Yeah.